Didn't change?
It's
Good. Okay, gentlemen, welcome to day one of Green Team. This is going to be the first time we're going to be doing Green Team classes here for the BronzeSquadron units, so we're real happy to have y'all. See, my name is Staff Sergeant Maliki. I'm going to be your head cadre for tonight. Behind you see right there is going to be Petty Officer Lawson. He's going to be my other cadre, showing you the ropes for tonight. We also got Tech Sergeant Daniel over here to my right, y'all's left. I'm sure y'all recognizes him in the field. He is both our senior TAC P in charge of Raven 1. He is also going to be here as a resource for y'all, so that way you can bounce off him. So like I said, day one of Green Team. We're real happy to have y'all ready to get this sorted for you. So I know a bunch of y'all have already gone on some operations with us, but I just wanted to say it right now, formally, welcome to the unit. Really happy to have you guys here. I've seen you guys, at least a bunch of you, do what you can in the field. It's been solid. So now we can get you properly acquainted, giving you the tools, so that way you can make the most of your time here. So, some ground basics for when we start off this course here. In the unit, we have this thing called immersion. Either low immersion or high immersion. High immersion, when you are in the field, is to make sure that you use dialogue so that way it feels like we are actually in the field. Now, obviously, it's a Milsim. We can't simulate everything, but in this case, we want to make sure it's while we're out on an operation. We use language that makes it feel like we're actually out there. We don't want to say something like, my frames are bad, or something like that. However, because this is day one training, we are going to make this a low immersion environment. So if you have any technical issues, speak up, tell me, tell Petty Officer Lawson, tell Tech Sergeant Daniel. We'll get it sorted for y'all, okay? All right.
Yeah, copy that.
Fantastic. Yes, Senior Chief.
Real quick, are you having issues with the modularity thing? You kind of need the range.
I'm on yelling right now. I can go down if you want me to knock it down.
No, you're good. Thank you.
No problem, 7. Thank you much. All right. So, today is going to be a 3-part day. We're going to start with the lecture portion of the class. We're going to go over some stuff here in the meeting room. We're going to lay out some information about the team. After that, we're going to be taking you over to the cages. You see the cages right next to us. We're going to show you all how to build kits, set up your radio, so that way everyone has a full understanding of the equipment suite you will be using while you're part of the unit. Then after that, we are going to take you over to the firing ranges down. You can get some target practice in. You can build your own weapon system, and you can make sure to get everything set up the way you want to get it set up. By the time we are done here today, you will be able to handle basically everything you will need for the basis of the unit. So you'll be able to move on to day 2, which is going to be close quarters battle training, and then eventually day 3, which is going to be a full simulated operation that is only going to be y'all. Nobody from Amble going to be there. Nobody from Raven going to be there. It's just going to be you Green Team guys. Like I said, I've already seen y'all going to the field with us, so I know plenty of y'all got it. This is going to be the way to prove yourselves, all right? Fantastic. All right, start from the top then. So, before we do anything, we're going to go over the history of BronzeSquadron. This unit, I'm sure as you all have heard multiple times by this point, is a new Milsim unit. Made for Forger, open to people who are playing on either PC, 360, or Xbox. Bunch of us got a lot of Milsim experience. Unit got founded up over in early December 2025. One of the day 0 founders we actually got right here is Tech Sergeant Daniel, part of our unit command. You got folks like me and Lawson, we're day 1 joinees. We came in once the unit was officially established. From then on, we've been going on into 2026. 2026 January was when Raven was first established. Raven is our 24th Special Tactics Squadron attaché to BronzeSquadron. Its purpose is to support and facilitate the actions of Anvil and eventually Hammer once they get stood up to be able to better perform their duties. Raven 1, Raven 2 were created in January 2026. Raven 1 is our tactical air control party and combat controller team element. They're the ones who handle communications with air, so that way they can rain down the fire, bring down the pain. I'm sure y'all have seen it plenty of times on operations when you got one of those little birds, one of those Black Hawks coming in and just leveling an entire fucking block because we tell them to. It's because Daniel right there is the one who tells them to, and he does it pretty fucking well. So you can real important job. Other than that, we also got Raven 2. Raven 2 is our special reconnaissance element, which is what I'm a part of. Reconnaissance is our primary intelligence gathering asset here in the unit. They go up ahead of Anvil, plot out enemy locations, help engage in pathfinding, try and gather what information we can to pass on to the leadership in the field, so that way the leadership in the field can better execute whichever plan they want to do to complete the operation. Now from that point on, from January onwards, it was just Anvil, just Raven 1 and 2. Kept going on for a bit, the unit kept growing and growing and growing, getting fine folks like yourselves in, and then eventually, Raven 3 was added last month. Raven 3 is our para-rescue element in the 24th. It's their job. They are experts in casualty recovery, emergency medicine, and combat search and rescue. So let's say, God forbid, Treadway, you take a shot. You're completely messed up. You ain't combat ineffective. You ain't gonna be combat effective because you're laid flat. It's gonna be the job of CSAR. They come in, scrape you off the pavement, make sure you don't go down hard, get you back to base, get you back up in speed so that we can get back into the fight. Now, on top of that, within the entire unit itself, all these specialties, once y'all are done with Green Team, once y'all are done with your 90-90, are going to be available to all of you, both for training and to join the individual units. So if you have any interest in any of this, this is going to be available for you. So I want you to keep an eye out. If you have interest in something in particular, you can speak to myself, you can speak to Petty Officer Lawson. He can tell you about the specialties within Anvil itself as well, because they got plenty of their own things. You can speak to Tech Sergeant Daniel. He'll be able to tell you the TACP stuff. If you're interested in para-rescue, I can get you in touch with Tech Sergeant Rouse or Senior Airman Wynn. They're both our para-rescue men at this time. Now, so far, based on what I've gone over, any questions, gentlemen?
I got one.
Negative.
Good way, go for it.
Yeah, you were talking about the low immersion and high immersion environments earlier. In a high immersion environment, if we do experience like lag or something like that, how would we describe that, a high immersion environment?
That's a good question. Now, so like I said, this is a game, and let's be honest with ourselves, Bohemia, they put their games together with duct tapes and fucking prayer. If you run into any technical issues like, say, frame issues, frame lag, or just lag in general, the best way to describe it, the way I like to describe it, is that I say I'm having a headache. It's the most common vernacular in the unit. And anyone above you, they're going to be going, oh, he's saying he's got a headache, means he's got frame issues, means he's having issues moving, yada, yada, yada. And they will adapt as best they can for that.
Yeah, I only bring that up because if we're like on point on a stack and we experience a headache, you know, we may need to move to the back or something like that.
Exactly. And if you are experiencing those technical issues, you should speak up. Ain't your fault. Just means you might get pushed to the back, of course, but that's so that way you're not going to get pushed into a situation you can't handle because just having some game issues. So don't you worry about that.
appreciate it. That's all I got.
All good, Treadway. Anyone else got any questions I can answer? All right, perfect. So just so you know, Bronze Squadron is, of course, simulating a Tier 1 unit, particular within Dev Group. What this means is, unlike other Milsim units we got here in Arma, we want to simulate that freedom. Which is why, later on during this course, when we teach you how to put together your kits, put together your weapons, you are going to have a great degree of freedom. We're not going to tell you you can only use this optic on your rifle. We're not going to tell you what specific rifle you got to use. When we tell you the best, you can customize the pouches and everything to your liking. You don't got to do what I like or what Lawson like. We're going to give you some guidelines in the meantime to straighten out so that way we can show you how to do things. But once you get out into the field, it's all on you. On top of that, the general ethos of the unit. We want to do Milsim properly, which is not the way Milsim is sort of perceived. It's an environment where we're trying to simulate operators here. Go in, kick in doors, do things like that. We ain't gonna be walking around with a stick up our ass. So I ain't gonna address you all as seamen or nothing like that. I'm gonna address you by your name. I'm gonna treat you like adults, because I know you're all adults. I don't think y'all want to be babied by, you know, some jackass up here. All right. Petty Officer Lawson, you got any words?
Negative. Just here. We're good.
All righty. So, beyond that, gonna go over some of the mission profiles we deal with here in Bronze. Now, the primary mission profile, especially that you guys are going to be dealing with, because I know most of y'all are going to be heading over to Anvil, is something called direct action. Direct action is when a team goes onto a point, or either makes their way to a point, kicks the doors in, does some damage, gets out. It's also quickly known as raiding. The purpose of a raid is very in and out. You go in, you do what you're supposed to do, you get the hell out of there before Op 4 shows back up. Another thing we like to do is high value target acquisition. We got an HVT. Command says, we gotta catch this guy. We go in, hit the X really fast, grab the guy, get out. Or sometimes, like that last operation we were on, which I know a lot of you were part of, go in, pop the guy, get the hell out. We do also have general other missions such as general reconnaissance missions. It's not just up to special reconnaissance. We do got other things like that as well. We got the aerial fires, like I mentioned before, pararescue, and so on. Aircraft. I want y'all to actually, you know what? Now the Tech Sergeant Daniel is back with us. Tech Sergeant Daniel, step up to the front for me.
Engage, sir.
Now you are our integrated tactical air control party. Could you please do me a favor and explain to the gentleman the differences between the different airframes used by the 160th?
So we utilize a few different airframes, and we have some newer airframes coming into the fold with the 160th. The primary ones that we are using as of right now are going to be the Black Hawk and the Little Bird. As far as Anvil Troop, unless you're doing some team movement stuff, it's unlikely you'll end up on a Little Bird. But as far as like what Staff Sergeant Malicki does, SR, they utilize that smaller airframe to minimize their footprint in an AO and get them into some tight spots. And then with the Black Hawk, we have the variant that will be used for transport, and then we also have the attack variant, also known as a DAP. That will be, you know, primarily what we're using until the newer airframe that we're tested out, currently known as the Kiowa, is, you know, completely ironed out and implemented. cool thing about that airframe is it allows those of us in the Tactical Air Control Party or CCTs to utilize what is called a SOFLAM to laze targets, so the airframe can be several kilometers away, and we can still accurately strike, vehicles, personnel, compounds, anything like that, whatever the operation requires. And then lastly, our biggest airframe that we utilize as far as a rotary asset is going to be the Chinook. So if we're all having to move somewhere, we'll just load up in a big ass Chinook and get there. And then hopefully in the future, we'll utilize fixed wing since we're in a low immersion environment, once game allows it. Once we get bigger maps, or whenever Arma 4 comes out, and then there should be bigger maps, and then we can start utilize, fixed wing, F-15s, Predator drones, fun stuff like that.
Anyone got any questions for Tech Sergeant?
I mean, yeah, after, but not right now.
All right, perfectly fine, Anton. All right, Raven 1, I appreciate you for that.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty. Now we're going to go over Anvil's troop organization as well as general DevGru troop organization. Now, just like I said, I'm part of the Air Force, I'm part of the 24th, so I ain't the expert on this. So I'm going to pass this on to my other cadre, Petty Officer Lawson. Petty Officer Lawson, step on up, please. So like I said, he's going to go over the general troop organization for the team. It's going to be your initial indoc. Go ahead, Petty Officer.
Thank you, Sarge. Evening, gents.
Evening, Petty Officer.
Evening, gents.
Evening, Petty Officer.
Alright, pretty much the whole structure, right? So this is pretty much how we step off, organize, all that type of stuff. Alright, so who knows what the TL is? What's the TL?
Team lead.
Alright, so for us it's going to be the troop lead. Alright, pretty much commands the element, responsible for planning, execution, and all comms up the chain. Alright, any of you guys interested in being TLs?
Yes, Petty Officer.
Cool.
Say that one more time.
Any of you guys interested in being TLs?
Yeah, I trust Brooklyn.
Okay, cool.
In green team?
Just overall. Just want to see if we have any leaders in the house, that's all.
Yeah, me or Booker.
I've done it before.
Alright, does anybody know what ASS is?
Could you spell it out, please?
ASS, it's an abbreviation.
No, I don't.
Say again, you broke up for me.
ASS. ASS.
No, I never heard that one.
Alright, that's fine. Stands for Assault, Support, and Security. Alright, so this is how we hit targets. So you're gonna have the main assault team, right? Then you're gonna have your support element, and you're gonna have your security element. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yes, it does.
Yep.
Alright, so assault, primary breach, the clearing force, right? So you guys are knocking on doors, the main force that's clearing buildings, right? Your support element is probably gonna be outside no more than 50 to 100 meters from you guys, just to make sure nobody, ventures in. And then your security element is gonna be, SBF, blocking positions, all that type of stuff. And then you're gonna have your Raven 1. Let me ask, what does Raven 1 do?
Raven 1 is they control the air.
Tactical air
Like
control
TAC
party.
Ps.
Yep. Anything else?
Anything involving the air.
So, my bad.
5 lines,
Nah.
calling cast.
Like anything involving the air assets, I believe.
Okay, Merlin, what were you saying?
5 lines, calling cast.
I guess.
Copy. And then Anton, what were you saying?
Combat air support.
What'd you say, Treadway?
Gas. Combat air
Yeah.
support.
Yeah, pretty much everything that you guys are saying, right? So, Raven 1 is pretty much attached to us. So, if we're in a fight or something is going wrong and we need them, they're right there. So, TL pretty much, does all the planning, execution, all that type of stuff. And then when we're executing targets, doing raids, all that type of stuff, we follow that ass system. It makes sense?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Alright. Alright, Sarge. Wanna go over kids?
Get officer. Alright, boys. So, that's the end of the lecture portion. Hope you guys learned anything. Before we move on to kit building, anyone got any questions now? From the start
Can't
all
hear
the
you
way
from
to now?
talking.
Oh.
Well, I can't hear you. I don't know what's up, but I can't hear you, Staff Sergeant.
He ain't talking right now.
Give him one time.
Okay.
Had to
my bad.
adjust something. Thank you very much. Now, gentlemen, we're going to move on from the lecture portion now to the hands-on kit building portion of Green Team Day 1. Does anyone have any questions about what we went over, either from the troop organization, to the mission complement we got here for the unit, to the components of the unit itself?
I got a question. So, Anvil 1 and 2 is the assault element?
Correct.
Okay. That's all. That's all.
All right, there you go. All right, thank you, Brooklyn. So like I said, boys, if you are interested in door kicking and what you want to do is just door kicking and pipe hitting, anvil and eventually hammer is where you want to be. That is going to be the troop that's going to see the most primary action. That's the troop that's going to see the most direct combat. Keep that in mind for your future endeavors. Beyond that, anyone else got anything? Circling back, by the way, because in hindsight, I do realize I did gloss over this, which I don't want to do them a disservice. As Tech Sergeant Daniel mentioned, for our different airframes, all of those are operated by the 160th Special Operations Aerial Regiment. 160th SOAR, we call them the Night Stalkers. If at any time you gentlemen want to become pilots, you just mention it to your COC. We'll get you in touch with Captain Fitch. He's in charge of our attaché for 106th. We can get you trained up for that too, okay? You just keep that in mind. It's like I said, you got options. As long as there's a slot available, that slot is open to you. All right, moving on from that.
I got one quick note,
go.
Sergeant.
Go right ahead.
Thank you. Brooklyn, to kind of touch on your question a little bit, how Anvil is the main assault element. That is completely true, but still be prepared to, you know, depending on what the operation needs of us, always be willing and able to provide, you know, security if needed or support. So if Anvil 6 needs Anvil 2 to fucking set a cordon around a compound while Anvil 1 makes entry on it, just remember that we got to be able to do everything. We are tier 1, so we're kind of the best of the best. So assaulting isn't just all we're doing. We got to be able to, you know, support and do security if able. It's not just, you know, one side of the sword. The sword has two sides, so just keep that in the back of your mind and be able to do all things that are needed of you.
I understand. That's what the ASS is about, right? The acronym, Assault, Support, and Security.
Exactly.
Is that what you're talking about? Okay.
Exactly. Thank you, sir.
I got a quick question.
By all means, Treadway.
I'm sure STS does their own schools and training. Can we attend those even if we're in Anvil or whatever?
Good question.
Do you want to answer to me?
I'll pertinent recon school if you want to say for TAC-P training, by all means.
As far as TAC-P, since we're kind of a smaller group, just to kind of keep it to the nitty gritty, those that are going to become TAC-P certified are going to be able to attend those trainings. Otherwise, we may utilize Anvil as, like, you know, supporting assets during a training, but primarily it's just going to be sitting up on a hill, practicing 5 lines, fucking having SOAR in the AO with us. That way we're just kind of making sure we can execute those 5 lines, LZ briefs, medevac, casevac, stuff like that. That way, you know, those of us that are talking to the airframes do it correctly and can do it effectively and quickly. So as far as like Anvil's concerned, it's unlikely you will be there during TAC P trainings unless, you know, something special is going on. But as far as like the SR guys, I'll give that to Status Sergeant Malicky to explain.
Thank you kindly, Tech Sergeant. So as far as special reconnaissance is concerned, we do this thing called recon school. If y'all want to be able to learn how to do reconnaissance, how we do it in the unit to an SR standard, we host those, especially Tech Sergeant Kepner. He's Raven 2 in charge of special reconnaissance. If you ever want to do that, sign-ups do get put up on the regular. You sign up for that, you go through that course, you'll be able to do that. Now, as far as learning how we do things as a 24th as a whole, I would, if you are interested in getting into the 24th in the future, try and talk to Raven 1, Raven 2, Raven 6 about maybe shadowing one of our 24th trainings. I can't guarantee you're going to get a yes or a no because it is dependent on whatever we're going to be doing for that training. But if you are interested to say just audit the training, just talk to leadership. They'll be able to say yes or no for that, all right?
Sure. Roger. Cool.
Test. It's time to get hands on. Cages.
Hey, Status Sergeant, I'm gonna get my kid and get some transport set for us for one of the range.
I copy, take the mic. Little circle, gather round, gather round. It's going to be the basic kit building part of the Green Team Day 1. Through these cages, we're going to have you put together a basic kit for your uniform, your vest, your Kevlar, belt, and so on. Arms will be considered part of day or part 3 of this when we take you out to the range. Just want to make sure you're able to get your proper equipment ready and loaded. During this portion, we are also going to go out over maps and radios. You'll be able to facilitate and transmit information both among your teams as well. First, we're going to have you build the uniform kit. You can put up a helmet, proper camouflage shirt and pants, a vest, boots, accessories beyond that. Payoffs are lost.
Send it.
Do me a favor, let's go over, or if you could take the lead on this here, go over the direct equipment parts for the kit building, if you don't mind.
Copy. Wait one. Alright guys, do I have enough cages here? Everybody take the cage. Everybody take a cage. Got a cage, say yes, sound off.
Cage.
Got a cage.
Alright, copy. First thing you guys are gonna need is a helmet. You wanna start getting dressed, Sarge?
Yeah, I'm gonna swap over like it.
Alright, copy. Alright, so first thing is gonna... Say again?
Is it gonna be AOR 1 or 2?
It's gonna be the Fast XP Foliage Green helmet.
Okay, roger.
Alright, throw that on. When you green that, sound off.
It's the fast, which one?
Fast XP Foliage Green.
Got it?
Good.
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 Brooklyn, you green? Sound off.
Great.
Alright, so in regards to your helmet stuff, like your attachments, you can have your goggles, face mask, up to you, and a beard. Sound off when you're ready.
Good.
Good to go.
Cool. Alright. Shirt, you got the TG3 camo, you guys got that. You guys are good on pants. Alright, we need to get you guys your chest rig. You guys are gonna be wearing the SNS PFM MG.
What was that again?
Say that again.
What'd you say for the chest rig?
SNS PFM MG.
Got it.
Alright. Everybody got it? Sound off,
Good
gents.
to go.
Yep.
Looking good.
Alright, you guys are gonna get a gun belt. You guys gonna go and look for, I mean, up to you guys, but it's gonna be in the waist area.
You say get a whole belt?
A gun belt. So go to waist,
It just don't matter which one?
just pick one.
Good.
Good to go.
Good to go.
Alright, Woody green, Brooklyn you green, Antonia green, Brooklyn you green, Treader green, Dewey green. Alright. Alright, everybody just turn and face me real quick. Alright, we're good. Sarge, we're putting the patches on, right?
Make sure they get the green team patches on.
Gotcha. Alright, so US flag patch is going to be on your left shoulder.
I think I need to switch the shirts to the GRS.
We don't have GRS. What shirt are you wearing?
I'm supposed to.
Hold on, wait one. If you guys aren't able to pull on black patch, let me know.
We are the patches.
You said left shoulder?
Yeah, left shoulder.
Isn't it the spot for it patched with it? Right, Jeff?
He has the GRS shirt on, but which one is this?
Alright, hold on.
And green team right shoulder?
So my shirt doesn't have the option to put anything on it. I have the wrong one.
Now what it probably is, what you're gonna do is, patches unique. Your inventory, your shirt. When you hover over your shirt in your inventory, there should be a thing that says I on there, right?
Now the shirt. Say that again? Sorry.
Over your shirt in your inventory, I on there, or console or PC.
I'm on PC. Yeah, but it doesn't give me the option. Like it doesn't even have the little like, yeah, it usually has like a little like wrench symbol.
Back out of the, like, open your inventory, like,
Physical inventory.
press tab.
Oh, my physical, like,
Over your shirt in your physical inventory then. Get on there, when you hover over your shirt, it should have an I for inspect at the bottom left. You see that?
down. I'm not following. So like you mean hit the brake immersion, hit tab, brake go there?
Yep, hit tab,
Yeah, that one's fine.
Yeah.
and then go to your shirt, like where it has all your shit, like where it has your plate carrier, your gloves, all that, kind of like on the left side of your inventory. And then hover over to your shirt, and there should be the option. It should see escape
Did you
for
find it?
back, select X for drop, and then I for inspect.
Okay.
And then once you hit I, it should pop the shirt up, and it'll allow you to drag and drop stuff into the desired slot.
Okay, so I
So
gotta grab.
basically, I'm gonna need to plug up my keyboard and mouse.
The way I do it is when I'm in bacon, the tab where it allows you to put shit in your pockets, just go into the shirt and put whatever patches you want into the
It's
shirt.
gonna be now patches.
And whenever you go back into your physical inventory and inspect the shirt, you just drag it from the shirt to the spot that you want.
Roger that.
Send it.
Help Aton out because I ain't so hot on the PS4.
Alright, what's going on?
How do I do the patches for PS4?
I mean PS5. Got
My bad, you know what I mean.
Yeah, it was like 4 tab.
All good deals you need me to point out for?
Would if you're having any trouble.
Should be
just
under
let me know and I
equip.
can drop a shirt for you if need be.
No, you're good. I'm just looking for the green team patch. What do you say the
Alright,
regular?
here's what I'm
About
gonna
halfway
do.
down.
Hey, Tech Sarge, can we drop a shirt for Anton here?
Yeah, wait one.
Yeah.
You have to drop one for me too. I'm on console. I can't get them either.
Both sorted on.
Figure out the console
What's
thing.
their patch layout?
They're gonna have green team on their right sleeve, top right. I think on the top left.
Good to go. Green team, top right.
Alright, if you need a top, drop a top that you have on right now. Get rid of it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop it out.
There we go. Alright, try to hit 337. Go to Tech Sarge. We'll go to Tech Sarge. Anton here.
Yeah, Anton, what's up, man?
Go to drop the shirt that you have on right now. Drop it, and then we'll give you a shirt.
Just the one on the right sleeve.
Go to Tech Sarge. 326, Brand 326.
Alright, first one's on the ground there.
Coming down.
If you open your inventory, look at the vicinity, it should be on the ground. Alright, good. Alright, second shirt going down. Good to go. Who else needs a shirt?
No one?
Hearing none, good to go.
Hit.
I kind of fuck with the one.
No, it's pretty clean.
Oh, lovely. My backpack has night vision now.
The poofy jack. Give me my poofy jack.
Green deal.
Well, back to wearing the correct camera.
It is the Cry G3 Combat Finds AR. AR2. Sorry. Alright, gents, do me a favor. If you have on a ATAC, remove it from your chest rig, please. Remove the ATAC. Alright.
The flag patch on that vest, you are green to do so, but you cannot have that ATAC.
Alright, once you've done that, stand in line in front of me.
Should I save?
Everybody behind Merlin. I'll move up some more.
Make sure to save your loadouts to the arsenal, not to bacon, to the arsenal itself. So that way, in case anything happens, you can rip it off real quick.
I know I said line, not like a formation line, but you know, like a file. My bad. Happy with our formations.
Good shit, boys. Let's see here. Ryan. It's on the wrong way on your left arm.
Oh, we're doing, okay, it's on the left, we're doing regular light patch.
Stars always face the front.
Run away, do we, gentlemen? Yes. I get mine.
Baker.
Hey, Stats, I'm gonna go get the vehicle warmed up.
Can we get Baker a kid? Everybody green and on the
Got a shit.
I'm green. What's green?
Notice something they're all missing. You see what they're missing?
gun.
Their gun.
Alright, you
We're
guys
going into a combat zone, guys. Bro, get some headphones on.
Are we putting the headset on?
prefer.
Which one?
Prefer.
Joe, when you like.
Guns too.
For now, just get to Mirror Pro. We'll handle it at the almighty firing range.
You can just grab a rifle. Rifle condition 4. Hey, can you guys condition for your rifles, please? Oh, sorry. No flagging. Condition for your rifles, please.
So we're
Condition
picking
4
up
means
rifles
magazine
now,
out of your rifle. Chamber is clear.
We're picking up rifles now?
Yep.
Which ones?
Once it's 556.
For your rifles, what you're gonna do to condition for your rifle, move the magazine from the weapons platform. That you're going to default on PC, top thumb button on your mouse. Hit that to clear the round in your chamber at the full condition 4.
Alright, and if you are on console, you're gonna go to weapons, scroll all the way down to bolt rack, and you're gonna rack that fucking slide. Before we leave here, you guys need to be conditioned for. Alright, if you got your ear pros and you're conditioned for, get in line. includes your sidearm.
Both guns are clean and empty, boys.
Alright.
You're on it.
Alright, line up on this wall.
Officer, once you're done, line up on the wall outside.
Hold on, I'm not done yet.
I don't want you to do it right, not fast.
Hey, you said the sidearm too?
As well,
Yeah,
yes,
from-
what shit we got right here. And you're good to go.
Say that again, you.
I just could do
You're
this.
flying through.
Oh, you're good to go. Going over all your boys. When you're against the wall, you just pull out your rifle so I can just go a quick scan. We go here. All got 40s. That's perfectly fine. Yeah. The M4 Block 2. All up. If you want hybrid sights, you can take them, but if you want to just run with the 1X for now, that's perfectly fine. That there.
Alright, do you four have radios? You should have radios. Alright, change your internet to 41.8. 41.8.
Right now, Joe.
Gotcha.
1.8.
Would sound off.
41.8 radio check over.
Got your 5x5.
Are you with us?
Brooklyn 41.8.
So let me put it
Check
on 41.
41.8.
If you are, babe.
Let me set this.
Now, there you go. Babe, once you get kid up like everybody else, DG3, armor vest, fast XP foliage green helmet with some Mirror Pro, and whatever else you want on an AR platform rifle, all right?
So let me set it to,
about half what you're saying.
A firm. Everything.
Yeah.
Alright,
You said
Brian,
40,
bump right.
23 camis top
Lawson, you
and
said
bottom. I want you to
41.8?
19 patches as well. Get yourself a vest, Kevlar. It's going to be
Yeah,
a
well, let me
fast
set it
XP
to-
foliage green helmet. Once you also get
Let me
an
set
AR
it.
platform, all right?
Do you have the right radio?
yeah,
I'll be right here.
You can't go to 41.8.
The radio?
yeah, the
I
Silva,
can't get this, I can't get
Silvus
the mag of this.
SC 4200 EP.
You're
Well,
welcome.
let
There's
me,
no way for you to do it. If you pull out your inventory,
You said 41.8?
it's the middle mouse button.
A firm. Don't flag me on
I can't
time.
get to that on this radio, I don't think.
For
Goes by 5.
your inventory.
yeah, even if
Try
I'm trying to
channel,
set it.
try channel 2.
There you go. You got it. Good shit.
Yeah, I had to do that too.
Rest of the board.
41.8 radio check.
Mr. Lost,
There
just
you
go
go.
over radios. Just look up with it.
5x5.
You good now?
41.8. Lima Charlie. Lima Charlie.
Alright, everybody out here? Everybody's here?
I need radios. What's, yeah.
41.8.
Or still in here, Lost. I'm angling them.
I copy. Alright, so while we wait on that one guy, what's gonna happen is you guys are gonna enter this transit van. You're gonna enter from the rear. When you get in, you're gonna say on net your last name in. So Brian, you're going in, you're gonna be Brian in. Dio in, Wood in. We go down the line, make sense?
Hey, firm.
Yeah.
Alright, Brian, let's go. I got you, Merlin.
Once you get in, just slide down to make room for people.
Yo, you might need to.
What's it?
Oh, never mind.
Transit. Brooklyn's in. Treadway in. Bronson.
Hey, whoever's sitting on the floor, try and hop on a bench for me.
Say what?
You're sitting on the floor, hanging out the side of the van. It looks fucking goofy. Swap to a bench seat for me, please.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Hold on.
Here,
Well,
exit the van,
the reason why I'm on the okay, exit the van.
and then here, hop on the bench seat right here. You should be able to get right up on there.
All right. How about now?
I'll put you in the same position.
You guys able to get in?
Yeah, everyone's in. Brooklyn's kind of in a
Alright, Kev,
goofy
we're
fucking spot.
taking this over here.
Try looking at this one.
How about the seat that's far right?
Yeah, just
Close to
look
the
at the seat and try and get in that way.
Yeah, see if you can switch to the
Yeah,
seat.
there we go. Yeah, I see.
Alright, he's
There
in.
we go.
Hey.
Good to go all in. Milky Lawson, where yet? Copy, I'll be with you once Milky gets out here. I'm good to go. Maybe we can come out.
Hey, hold the guys in the Vic.
Copy.
Let's open up those back doors, but everybody stay in there. No one get out. I want a fucking picture of this. This is fantastic. Full van of dudes in AOR2. There's nothing sexier.
I mean, we can take our shirts off.
No, that's a little too much.
Sorry, I know y'all are going to fuck some shit up, so.
We're gonna take over the middle.
Alright, Petty Officer Lawson, you're good to go. Thank you.
Alright, everyone out the van.
Alright guys, this is where you get to go customize your kits. Still condition 4, go customize your kits. You got 5 mics.
Customizing with what?
Your rigs. Like your rigs, your attachments on your guns, all that type of stuff.
So you don't want us. I already have a kit, so should I wear this one or just use mine?
Is that already, wait. Oh, you already made a kit prior. Then you're fine, then you're green. If you wanna fix anything else, you got 5 mics to do it.
Oh, so I can use my kit or no?
No, use the kit that you have right now.
Alright.
So now, as far as kit, you mean like everything? Am I doing like compass, my map, all that good shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good to go with that. Just hang tight. Alright, Spec Sergeant.
You want me to pick him up or you'll pick him up? You want me to pick up on Maliki? Alright. Wait, you're gonna pick him up or? You said you're gonna pick him up? Is he
Are you picking him up or no?
Okay, alright, I'm picking him up.
Who cares? I guess he's on our game. Like, he didn't hear, I guess he didn't hear what he said. Well, we just did formations. We just went over formations. That was all we did. And I was like begging Maliki to bring me over here so we could do something else. Yeah. Bounding and formations. That was all we did. Yeah. So. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we don't really do anything, any trainings for like our guys. Like, I need at least 2 more dudes so we can start doing our own independent trainings. Cause like we could just do that, but with me and just me and Maliki is no point in having just 2 of us go and shoot people by ourselves. So they don't get billeted until like they're in like 90 days, right? Or are they Okay, so okay. That kind of sucks. I can't steal any of them until
supposed to be coming to you soon anyway.
When's that?
Tag thief, I'm gonna say.
Oh, well, that's not what I'm recruiting for, but yeah. I don't do that stuff. He does that. Alright.
Hey, Crump.
Hey, if you have a radio, everybody listen real quick. If you have a radio, it needs to be... So when you go and equip one, make sure it's that one specifically. Don't use any of the other ones, just the MP5 radio.
MP5 radio.
Yep. Maybe that's why I keep having these fucking radio issues. Because, like, this radio, it's like... I described it before, but it's like, you get, like, this red, like a light on it, and it just... It's like, as if someone's, like, not letting you talk, like someone's talking over you. I can never figure out. I spam it, like, 8 times for it to, like, come through. Yeah.
Why can't I find this thing? Am I blind?
Yeah, okay, I'm getting rid of this radio. We're gonna try something else, just to figure out what the issue is. It's just because, like, it comes with the vest, so, like, I don't really know.
Are we allowed to run a backpack?
I believe so, right?
I think he just said to make changes to the weapons. I don't know if you mentioned anything else. Nah, someone had a question if we could change the backpack, but I don't remember you guys saying that, so I was just passing that information along.
Once we're in on... You're just not going to need enough. Like, you should really only need ammo for this next section, so...
Kit. Yeah, it won't add to my kit. I don't know why.
Where are you trying to put it?
In the vest.
Okay, put it in your pants.
Yeah, it's on the ground. See, there's like 5 of them on the ground here.
So what happens? Well, sometimes what happens is if you have magazine, like, are there any other magazines in your pouch, like in your vest? Which one are you?
Teams.
I'm right here. Wood.
Merlin,
I think you just
Dio.
walked by me.
Starting right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you have those magazines that are in your pouch. Those don't go to your weapon, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of them.
Okay. So yeah. So take those out first. That's why they're not
Okay,
going in.
so in your vest, right? Like literally click on your vest, click edit. You should be able to see the type of radio that you're using.
Dragging them in there. Don't right click them. You have to like drag them, or it won't work.
Yeah, drag it right into the...
There should be like a radio option in there for you.
Well, like, just drag it into your vest storage. Like, you normally put something in your
MPU 5.
But drag it instead of right
Yeah.
clicking.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Oh, it's not working?
Yeah. Let me try the...
Okay, alright, so save it,
Compatible, but what ammo
and then reload your
what
kit.
ammo are you trying to put in there?
I wasn't trying to put anything. I'm trying to. You said to use that radio, so I tried to put that, pick up that radio. I won't put it. I can't.
Oh, because it's not compatible with that.
Yep.
So just you can put it anywhere else.
You guys are ready, right?
Or if you take other stuff out, because it's going to take instead of taking a radio spot, it's going to take like a general storage spot, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So you just need enough space outside of that pouch to put it in there.
Me and Brooklyn, team 2.
Did it just delete everything?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
But honestly, like we don't.
Well, that's not ideal.
I don't use those vests, so I
Let's
don't.
try to.
I
Can
would
you
assume
drop
you're
your
allowed
kit?
to use them once you are
And
in
then DF, you
operation,
can
so I
just
wouldn't
take
worry
his
about it
real
too
quick.
much.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody wear that.
Treadway,
one,
you have your
so,
kit
you should
saved to
probably be good to
the
change
box,
it
correct?
later.
Yeah, I
Yes.
just picked a random one at this point because I have no. Don't want to waste time on that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm about to drop it all now.
One thing just that's might be helpful for you. There's vests that are called the S&S vests, and all those have like they're already pre-made basically. So if you can move stuff around if you want, but if you're just trying to get something quick, it has most of the things you would need on it already.
That's what this is. It's an SAS
really?
PF. PF.
Drop your belt too, Treadway.
Oh yeah, I'm about to drop my. You want me to drop my weapon too?
That's interesting. I've never.
Negative. Keep your weapon and then just go reload your kit.
Right.
Was it like towards the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh, I see which one you're using. Okay. Interesting. All right. Yeah, I'm not sure then, to be honest with you. But I always.
And then
I wear
DOD just save that one and bacon and then save the loadout once you back out.
But,
and
I mean, you
can
can throw a backpack on
see
it.
it.
Like, if you don't have enough space for the radio, just throw the radio in the backpack. It's
Good
fine.
to go. I know that the box can be finicky sometimes.
Yeah,
Daniel.
it worked.
Yo, we need to get this guy a freaking M249 or something back in his hands, man. Why we got him with an M4 over here? This guy knows his shit. He needs a bigger gun.
Can I pick up a bigger gun? That was going to be one of my questions. Damn it.
Just give me a radio, I'll call something big enough.
Right, gentlemen. Hopefully that gave you the time to get your kit sorted. One, sir, full.
Are you gonna see an issue, or did you figure out a way around that?
Yeah, I figured a way around it. I just put a back panel on for now.
All right.
I want to get a.
Are you good, Diogo?
column
You
right
need some more
in front of
time?
me, left to right, let's go.
Okay. All right.
Shoulder to shoulder. And fucking test.
All right, get up with everyone else.
Part 3 of your day 1. Now, you have a rifle in your hand, which means it is time for range time. Please don't aim that at me, thank you. Segue into how we're going to be doing some basic range safety. What rule 1 of firearm safety is. QDOG. Be aware of that muzzle at all times. Make sure it ain't aiming at something you ain't ready to blow away. You got your condition full right now. Still nothing to wait this time, but keep that in mind in the future because we're going to have you loaded up very, very soon. Though, we are just going to do a quick, once again, radio check. Make sure that everyone is on comm.
You're breaking up for me, Steph, sorry.
The radio check real quick, just make sure that everyone's on comm.
Radio check.
Hey, try channel 2, Dion.
Base station, this net. This is Wood. Request a radio check on 41.8. Over.
Wood, this is Brian. Roger, over.
Roger out.
Stick.
We requesting radio check.
Over, this is Brian. Roger, over.
Lima Charlie. Hang up on.
1.8, this is Merlin, radio check.
Marlis Wood. Roger, over.
I said, yeah.
This is Octane radio check.
4-4.
This is Brooklyn,
Drop
check
your radio.
41, take
Come over
8
here.
over.
Drop your radio real quick.
Brooklyn, this is Brian. Roger, over. This is Brian. Roger, over.
Fucking fantastic, gentlemen. Standards on the radio, we're just gonna go over real quick. Big ones are gonna be off, net discipline. Make sure the only stuff you are transmitting on comms is gonna be things that need to be transmitted on comm.
Yeah, that's Wood. Roger, over.
Sorry, sir.
If you're transmitting on the radio, make sure it's information that people need to know. We'll try and have it so that way we got just a bunch of stuff clogging up comms, because seen it before, jamming away. It needs to get relayed, don't get relayed. It's fucking shot.
You know, you're like coming in kind of choppy.
Apologies, looks like I'm having a bit of a connection issue tonight, so I do sincerely apologize. The thing is brevity. You're clear and concise. Don't go too far. Don't go saying too much that you don't need. Information out into the air as clearly and concisely as possible. For example, I said, Daniel, over here's a bag. Net, and I'm gonna go. Contact or
Staff Sergeant.
northwest.
You are unreadable, like entirely. Do you want somebody to take this part?
Listen, take over for me for a second. Gotta fix it.
Okay, so what he was saying is, so we're just gonna run through this real quick. Okay, so when you're talking on your net to your team, depending on what net you're on, how where you're at, and what your MOS is, what your role is in your team or squad, you might be on a higher net where there's a lot more going on. There's things that are happening very quickly. Make sure to get on and off the radio as quickly as you possibly can. That is your lifeline to support and letting people know if you need help. So you don't want to be hogging the radio where your other teammates can't get on the radio and call for help also. So make sure that everything you say is very clear, very to the point. Think about what you're going to say before you say it so that you're not mumbling through your transmission, and you can, again, quickly get to the point, get out good, accurate information over the radio as quickly as you can. When you are responding to a message, we just say, like, Roger receives, Wilco, whatever. We do not say received or repeat. Does anyone know what repeat means in the military radio? What? Correct.
Hell yeah.
So we don't say that unless that's what you mean, and nobody here is going to have the authority to say that. So at least for now. So don't say those. Don't say those R words. The way that the conversations on the radio are supposed to go, it is usually a two-way conversation. You will say, "Hey, you, this is me." So Anvil 6, this is Raven 2 on Tree 0. So they know which radio you're calling them on, because they're usually listening to like 1,000 different radio channels. And then they will say, "Go ahead," or send traffic, whatever. And then you say what you need to say. Now, at the end of every transmission, if you are finished with whatever you're going to say, but you are expecting a response from the other person, you end the message with "over." If you are not expecting a response, you will say out, meaning that the conversation is now over and the net is clear and other people can start communicating again as they need to. If you hear someone key up and they're talking to somebody else, do not just interrupt them mid-conversation trying to start another conversation with somebody else. So if you hear me say, Raven 6, this is Raven 2 on 3-0, over, and you don't come up and just go, hey, Raven 2, this is Raven 1 on 3-0. Like, you don't interrupt like that because I'm trying to reach somebody else because I have traffic I need to say. Now, if it's an emergency, you say break, 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 and then you say whatever you need to say. But it's just to keep, I know it might be a little confusing, but it's just to keep it clear so that everyone who's listening can understand what's happening and who's saying what to who. So the last thing I'll add to that is that if someone is calling you, so if it's Raven 6 calling me, so Raven 6 to Raven 2 on 3-0, I cannot out that conversation. I cannot end that conversation because I'm not the one that started it. So it'll always go back and forth until it gets back to the person who started the conversation. So it'll always go back to Raven 6. Raven 6 will say out when our conversation is over. I do not determine when the conversation is over. So don't out somebody if you were not the one calling them originally. All right, so some verbal communication standards that we use. When you are engaged by the enemy, or you are starting to take fire, you have to engage the enemy. You will always call out a contact report, which will be the 3 Ds. Give a description, direction, description, and distance. So that is on a team level, that is to be sent up to the team lead, so the team lead can report that to the squad leader, and then the squad leader can report that to the platoon commander, or in our case, Anvil 6, Anvil 7, and then they will send that, wherever they need to send that to whoever's seeing it. So that's so that they can manage support for that element that's in contacts. They make sure that they're keeping up to date if they need assistance, or if they are good to go, and handling that. Make sure that everything is called up clearly. Don't mumble together different things. If you're in sustained contact with the enemy, where you are in a prolonged firefight, you don't need to call out a contact report every 5 seconds. But generally, if the enemy that you are fighting increases, like it goes from a squad to a company size element or a platoon size element, you want to at least advise them that the size or the disposition of the enemy has changed depending on whatever it is. When you are clearing rooms, make sure that you are actually clearing the room when you call it clear. Don't just run in the room and shout clear because you're physically in the room. If it's a large room, make sure that there's nobody hiding behind corners and things like that. Make sure you're actually looking where a body could hide before you announce that it's clear, because chances are your teammates are not going to second guess you and not believe you. They're going to take your word for it and they're going to move on. And then if they get fucked up, that's on you. Right. Okay. And the last thing we'll cover for this section, as far as communications go, if someone asks a question, you need to acknowledge the question. You don't just stay silent. So if someone says, hey, are all you guys up? Like, so, like, for instance, Raven 6, who's my squadron commander, will say, hey, are you guys all up? We don't just have one person say, yeah, we're good. All 3 teams are going to key up in order. So 1, 2, and 3 are going to key up and say, Raven 1's good, Raven 2's good, Raven 3's good. So that there is a confirmation, and that we're not leaving people behind, and we're not making assumptions. We don't make assumptions. So, all right. Now we all went over conditions, right? We all went over 1, 2, 3, 4. Did we that far? Okay, we only went over 4? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll start. So 4, obviously, your weapon's clear, safe. Condition 3 is where magazine is inserted, no round is chambered. For any of you who do not necessarily know firearms that well, does everyone understand what a chambered round is? So anybody who doesn't understand?
Yeah.
It's okay to not know. Alright, cool.
One in the pipe.
Right. 1 is ready to fire, and you squeeze the trigger, round's going to come out of it. So that's condition 3. Condition 2, which is also referred to as green, meaning a magazine is inserted, there is a round chambered, the weapon is on fire, and it is ready to, you are immediately ready to engage a threat. Condition 1, also referred as amber, is magazine inserted, a round chambered, the weapon is on safe, and it's a carry condition. So if you're just like on a patrol or something, then you will generally be on this. If you are in an active gunfight, then you're on condition 2. But pretty much every other time, if you're not actively in combat or you're not actually actively being engaged, you're in condition 1. All right. Hold on. Any questions on any of this so far? Fantastic. Stephen Brooklyn, you gonna share with the class? Got some snacks?
Excuse me. No, I'm not chewing. I was actually writing some shit down. Sorry about that.
Good. No, it's all good. I thought you had some chips or something. I'm hungry.
That's what I was gonna add too. Like one thing that helped me out is especially for comms, if you're a team leader or something, to have a pen and pad by you, especially for calling out locations and stuff.
Yeah, if you have a hard time remembering grid coordinates, like I did at the beginning when I started learning, it's sometimes it's hard because like you're getting info and you're also getting numbers you have to write down, and you have to like write those numbers down while you're also listening to the radio, and it can get kind of like it's challenging. You have to get used to doing it, but it does help to write down grid coordinates, even if you do like just the number and then say like a quick like description of what's there, like INF or EF. Or I'm sorry, EI, like enemy infantry, so that you know what's there. But generally, we're pretty good about marking stuff on the map. Does everyone know how to read grid coordinates? I know this isn't really part of the thing, but...
Yeah, I do.
Alright, so does anybody not know how to read grid coordinates? It's okay.
The only thing that confused me was the keypad thing, but it was explained to me later on.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand keypad either.
Okay. All right, let me just run through this real quick. All right, so the key, we're not gonna go over the entire thing. Okay, so everybody open your map, look at, like zoom in to where we're at right now, and look at the, like just as close as you can, and look at the grid square we're in. Everybody pull out your map and look at it. Okay. Okay, so if you look down at your keyboard, I'm kind of breaking immersion here, but who gives a fuck, really? Look down at your keyboard, and if you all are not poor, you have a number pad. If you were to imagine taking that number pad and putting it directly over that grid square, that is how we divide the grid square. So the bottom left corner is number 1, the top right corner is number 9, the middle is 5. So if that kind of helps, does everybody like understand what I'm saying? Like if you were to put, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I understand.
So yeah, bottom row is 1, 2, 3, middle row is 4, 5, 6 from left to right, and then 7, 8, 9's at the top.
I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Steven.
So, if we're calling and splitting those grid coordinates, it'd be 085 here. I'll mark as well. If it's going to be 1, it'd be 0851 break 017.
Correct. Keypad 1. Yeah. Right. And that's just a better way because normally, like like if we call it in CAS, it's supposed to be an 8-digit grid because that's the most one of the most accurate forms besides 10, 12 digits. So. But we can't do that in here, so we just have to do 6, but we narrow it down with keypads. But that's mainly for cast. Like you don't have to be that like accurate if you're like really like in a hurry or being shot at or whatever. Then just throw out a good general grid, 085, 017, real quick, and then people will figure it out from there. You can clarify later when you're not being shot at or whatever. Or you're in cover.
So keypad comes after reciting grid.
Always after, yeah, always after. Because the way they're going to look at it is they want to know like which grid square to look at first, and then they'll know like then they'll see the keypad number after that.
So 085 break 017 and then keypad.
Yeah. Yep, just like that. Alright, so we're going to move on to the shooting part. So, hold on one second. Okay, the general rules are please don't shoot me. That'd be really rude of you, so please don't do that. What we're going to do is let's have you all line up like in a line, kind of like where, see this pole right here? We can stand like just in front of this pole so that you're not like shoulder to shoulder with it, but it's gonna be okay. We're going to use, this is like our staging line. When I say to approach, you're gonna approach this line. This is the firing line, all right? So no one is allowed to cross this line when we begin, all right? Everyone has eye pro and helmets.
Hey,
Okay,
Brooklyn,
cool. All right.
shift to your right a little bit for me. Get some space in.
Yeah, we can split it up 3-2, 3-2, what we got? 3-2-6. Yeah, we got space, okay.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to just open up and just practice shooting whatever you feel like. Well, actually not whatever you feel like, the targets, or something over in that direction and not in my direction. And then after those 2 minutes...
Condition 1, gents. Condition 1.
Yeah, go ahead and chamber up and let's get ready. Are they all on the same radio channel?
Yeah, for 1.8.
4.8.
Alright, range is hot, range is hot, range is hot.
Alright, go ahead.
Negative.
Okay, it's Control R. It should be anyway. Control
What
R.
about on console?
That's a great question. I have a computer, so I have no idea.
That's
also a good way to do
Alright, Trader, if you go to weapons, right?
Down range, I ain't too
Controls weapons, scroll all the way down to bolt rack. Should give you a key bind.
During an operation, or we will absolutely kill you.
Hold on. Oh, you're talking about go to the settings?
Yeah, settings, controls, bolt rack system.
Staying down range here, so do me a favor and don't waste me, boy.
Hey, if your gun's up, put your gun, like, lower your gun. Like, I don't know if anyone has their gun up, but lower your...
Low ready, hang it off your rig, take your pick. All got a chance here.
Are they supposed to go through the 148 and the M72 also?
We're all comfortable with the weapon systems you all
double check with Maliki.
Paper.
Trader, did you figure it out?
I'm on weapon and I'm looking for a bolt rack system right now.
Scroll all the way down, scroll all the way down.
Okay, I see bolt rack, yeah.
Is he talking? Because I can't hear him.
Yeah.
So what's the key bind?
I'm talking about the text.
It says not assigned.
Okay.
Say again?
It says not assigned.
Okay, so for me it is, I mean, you're probably gonna have to figure this one out, but for me, I have, I'll tell you right
Hey,
now.
Maliki, I'm gonna put down some pop up and down targets for him.
Okay.
Take a mic.
Alright, so when we're in operations and we're doing stuff, the ammunition we use is always going to be something that is NATO distributed or like utilized by NATO forces. So generally it's going to be 5.56. If you're ready to like need some mic or something, then there's a certain your team leader will let you know. There's certain MOSs that you use 7.62, but for the most part everybody's 5.56 or 6.5. That's my understanding. So just keep that in mind when you're with your weapon selection. The next thing we're going to cover is the smoke colors. So these are really important that you understand what they are. Probably the most important rule for me, is anyone here on mic? Or anyone want to be a mic here?
What's the
Or
mic?
sock 'em?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, okay, you're the mech. Okay, so everybody except for this guy should never throw a purple smoke, like, pretty much ever. So purple smoke is just for mass cases, so that basically, like, if we see that, like, everybody's gonna flock to your position. So I wouldn't, you're not even supposed to carry it unless you're a mic or a team leader, so just don't carry purple. But for you, that's important. So carry lots of purple, actually. Alright, red is for enemy. Yellow, I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. Okay, red is for contacting enemies, things like that. Marking casualty. Are we really using that to mark casualties, red?
As far as I know, on our weapon code.
That's cringe, but okay. Alright, so red for casualty marking. Yeah, I wouldn't do that personally, but you know, hey, it's what the document says, so okay. Green is friendly positions. Landing zone, purple. Okay, that's not even correct. That's just not correct. Okay, for landing zones.
I got the green team doc here. Let me go over free.
Okay, well I'm reading off the same document.
In that case,
okay, so blue is for landing zones and drop zones. You don't really, no one here needs to worry about that. So that's all good. I guess yellow is usually used for concealment, and white is also used for concealment. Yeah, I'm gonna refer back to you if you want to use yellow for medevac. I've never heard of that, but you know.
Yeah. We're gonna keep it simple. Red smoke, you throw it at the enemy. Don't throw it on your own position. Do not throw it on friendly casualties, because red smoke usually means the Night Stalkers are gonna come and kill it very fucking dead. Mark friendly position. Used to mark an evac position, or you can also use it as a marker for in case chain of command is broken. Like I said, none of y'all are ever going to use that, so don't bother with it. Like the text aren't said, it's going to be for mass casualty events. That's only going to be for Doc, which in this case is going to be Seaman Merlin over there. Is for concealment. Got flares, they will match the same color pattern. Move on to the next part of the weapon testing system. Oh no, there are multiple weapon systems used in a SEAL. Is this bad boy right? This is the Mark 48 squad support weapon. The squad automatic weapon. Based off of the Belgian FN Mini-Me. Light fire 7.62 native. As I'm sure you are all well aware, in ARMA, different calibers are modeled differently, which means different rounds do different shit. All y'all got 5.56. This here fires 7.62, which means it will punch through multiple targets. In general, when you are firing, you need to be sure of not just what you are shooting at, but what is behind what you are shooting at. For this thing especially, you got to be careful, because I have seen this thing penetrate thin-skinned APCs. I've seen this thing fucking set BTRs on fire. Watch your shit. As you can see right here, it's a very compact weapon system, but compact don't mean light. This thing loaded, coming in right now, it's about 14 kilos for them. Usually handled by the heavy weapons operators of each team. Right here, it also gonna line up on here. Keep your eyes on me. Very, very nice rate of fire. Sure. So kind to explain to me what the primary purpose of a machine gun is in a element.
Support by fire.
And correct. Primary a supporting weapon. But it is often the biggest casualty maker you got on a team. If you boys ever go into leadership, either for a team or hell, even an old whole ass troop in the future, mind. This thing going, because it's going to do the most work, especially or in a longer range scenario when you're not doing CQ. Save your life. Try this thing. Who wants first dib? Shy, it's a fucking machine gun. The OG's quick on the draw. This up for me. Down range. because I know you got this experience, I want you to show them how you handle controlled bursts with an MG. Go. Fire. Take a mic. Why do we use controlled bursts with a machine gun?
To save ammunition.
One reason. What's another reason?
Barrel conservation.
As well, ammo conservation. More I'm looking for. Who's got me?
Accuracy.
That's ain't it. I do. That last one is continuous sustained fire. Are constantly dumping rounds down range. Going to burn through that box faster than you know what you're going to do. Thing, as we mentioned before, with these machine guns is their ability to provide sustained suppressant fire. The more bursts you're able to put down range, the longer that sustained suppressant fire is able to be maintained until to actually have to reload. Tracking on that.
Roger, don't you normally have two talking to each other?
Correct. Thank you very much, Seaman Treadway. We are now going to go over talking gun. There's already got the fucking machine here. Fantastic.
Says the machine himself.
DOG, do me a favor. I want you to pass that there machine gun over to Seaman Wood over there because he asked for second dip. Because that's almost empty.
Yeah, make him walk through. Yeah.
I'll get him in.
Does everybody here know what their weight limit is for their MLS? Or do you guys already have your MLSs picked?
Negative.
Never mind.
Negative.
Nothing's good for it.
Ammo? Fantastic.
I have a question for them, Mars. Do you have to pick any with seals or?
Now, I do know you're interested in the 24th, Aton. Now, you're going to stick with a seal MOS once you're done with Green Team. Percent how Raven 6 is going to handle it for you. Correct me if I'm wrong, you're interested in TAC B, correct? In case.
I'll wake you up, Maven, with Lawson Tom now. I'll be right back. Hey, firm.
Sorry, staff. Sorry, me coming in broken and unreadable. Could you
I think he's just saying just reach out to Captain Anthem, is what I believe he's trying to.
Okay, fine.
Let's see, I'll make sure, because once you go through your 90-90, I'll make sure the Captain Anthem reaches out so that way we can see about getting you into the 24th, okay? So he is aware of you coming in. Ready. Kepner. Wood, step up. Talking guns is what happens when we have two machine guns. Doesn't matter what kind of machine guns, working in tandem with each other. You are going to have each of them firing a burst in between each other. Want to do this? Or let's go.
What? We can't hear you.
Yeah, you're coming in 1 by 5.
Sweet mother of mercy. We're gonna do this again. Why do we want to have talking guns? Why is talking guns useful?
Ammo
Control
conservation.
sustained rates.
And
Exactly. It is a maximizer of all those things we talked about that is important for a machine gun. Maximizes total sustained fire. It maximizes total firepower. If it is something that a machine gun does, talking guns makes it even fucking better. Because tell me, gentlemen, what is better than one machine gun?
Two machine.
Two.
Fucking exactly. We're gonna do talking guns here. So,
Hey, Maliki, Raven 1-1, information only.
What?
Lawson
Kepner
dropped me
is gonna fire
off
the first
on
burst.
the
Wood is gonna follow up, and they're gonna go back and
northwest
forth and
side
back and
of
forth.
the runway, currently setting up the AT range.
Firm, take a mic. Raven 1-1.
Take us away.
Alright.
Range is out.
go. Gold range work. You can do to make everything better. You guys are just running those ARs that you got on your back. Talking guns to help keep shit suppressed. This asset out in the field is always going to be the man next to you. You got
Roger.
fucking
You don't ever
tastic.
want them machine guns going down at the same time either.
Exactly. Listen, this talks about roles and MOSs. I'm going to tell you this right now. This thing right here, this fucking machine gun, this thing is fucking God. Goes down, and your machine gunner is down hard. Grab this shit off of him, and you get it back up. Because if he goes down, that means you are probably up Shit's Creek with no paddle, okay?
Roger.
And one thing I'll add to that is that if you guys both start shooting at the same time, it is probably smart of you to designate one of you to reload early when you're about halfway through your box, so that by the time that you are, by the other one runs out of ammo, then you are still up and they can reload without losing that firepower. It's superiority. Or you can even have a battle buddy come over and be like, hey, I'm about to reload. Can you suppress with your like M4 for like 5 seconds so I can reload this real quick? Then do something like that to maintain that fire superiority. Alright, so since the other instructor has now abandoned me here, I was just going to say that and then be done. How's everyone's day going? Everybody having a good time?
Too good. Too good.
Yeah,
That's
good to go.
Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that.
Hey, do y'all go over the rates of fire for the machine gunners?
They do, and there's like when you actually get billeted, like they're like we kind of just cover like basic stuff, not to get too in depth because you guys are gonna cover it. Like when you get actually billeted in your MOS, you'll get more training on that specific, like your specific job. But just for this, like most of you will not carry this for a while, probably, unless you ask to do it. So we kind of just cover like I know what you're talking about, but like we don't really do all that yet.
Roger.
But it's like the coolest thing that they've taught you so far. I wasn't here the entire time, but what's like the coolest thing they've taught you so far?
I'm still waiting for CQB.
That's not a great response. So nothing cool yet is what I'm hearing. Great. That's great. That's just great.
Just all basics.
We're gonna get into it. It's a little too early.
Yeah. So it's day one. You guys. So is everyone here coming to day two?
Different.
Yeah.
Waiting for the RSVP to come up.
It should have already been out.
That's
I think. The RSVP should be out though. You should be able to RSVP. Because like, why would we release it tomorrow? If, like, you know what I'm saying? Huh? Somebody had said something down here? No? Okay. How many of you have been to an op already? I know Brian has. Anybody else?
Yes.
I have.
Yeah, I've been to the last one.
This most recent one.
Cool. How do you guys like that?
Yeah, it was really good.
Was really fun.
Man, yeah.
Cool.
Best stuff I've played in since I've started playing Arma.
Alright, gents.
Nice.
Listen to pay officer lost.
Alright, condition 4. Make sure you're condition 4, everybody. Hey, Captain Maliki, clear the range.
Okay.
Confirm everybody's condition 4.
Roger, condition 4.
Alright, present your firearm downrange. Weapons up.
Range, gun down range.
Press the trigger. Who was that?
Oh, damn.
Who was that? What? Don't be afraid to speak up. Better you speak up.
How do you ND when your gun is empty? That's
Who did it? I'd rather you step up instead of not keep it quiet. Come on.
Dayogi, it was you. It was Dayogi. Yeah, he said it.
Alright, cool. Alright, we're gonna split you guys up in 2 teams. 2 teams. Alright, we gotta figure out your keybind.
You'll see it actually, like, literally rack, and the
Alright, guys, low ready.
bullet will come out.
Alright.
But if you don't see it, like, that
Low ready, Roger.
Alright.
Mr. Lawson is going to count down. We are going to take you onto something a little bit more fun. Blow some shit up. Who's ready?
Bruh.
I'm ready to go.
Yeah. Alright, Baker, you're 1. Brian, you're 2.
2.
Wood, you're 1. Anton, you're 2. Merlin, you're 1. Tia, you're 2. Brooklyn, 1. Treadway, 2. Team 1, you're gonna take the first van. Team 2, you're gonna take the second van. Hop in. Same way we came in.
Which van is 1 and which van is 2?
1 is the front one, normally.
Okay.
Oops, put the door. And then sat on the floor. My bad.
The front van is 1, the front van is 1. Is everybody in the second van a number 2?
Fucking show them that shit.
Treadway in 2.
What's that?
Alright, is everybody in the second van number 2?
Raven 1-1, this is Raven 2.
Raven 2.
We are getting ready to head over
Brian,
to
get
time
in
now.
the seat.
Everything's set.
I see. Hold on.
Yeah.
Raven 2-2 is Raven 1-1. A firm AT range
Alright,
is
so everyone
set.
in this rear van, are
Just
you
waiting
all
for
number
you guys
2?
to come on over.
Roger.
We are going to be
Okay.
Oscar, Mike,
Firm.
and 30's here.
Alright, can you shut the door? Because whoever's at the far back, can you try to shut the door?
Close that shit.
Got it.
There you go, there you go.
And lead this out.
Alright, let's go.
Respectfully, how are we going to go if we don't have a driver? That's good. Alright.
Leaky, you want to drive the other van?
Follow
Oh,
Lawson.
never mind.
Alright, take it bigger.
Team 1, you're taking after Lawson. Let's go, let's go. We're going to follow you. Come.
Probably should have had somebody in the driver's seat that one. I didn't know there wasn't one.
Hey, Daniel, can you pop green smoke on your paws?
I mean, you said you were gonna
Hey, for
stress some
1-1.
people out. Get in the driver's seat.
Your first test, can you drive from A to B without crashing?
Follow the vehicle in front of you.
Hey, sometimes, you know, if you can make it from there to over here without, you know, dying, then you're already better than, like, half of our aviation section, so there's that.
Want to tell them the story about the fucking pilot?
Oh, lawn dart? Yeah.
Lawn dart and skid
Fucking
mark.
lawn.
Or whatever that was.
So, are we gonna be able to kill anybody today, Maliki, or are we just like, it's all this like bullshit?
One is going to be, it's pretty low and slow. What's it called? We got, Green Team said a 3-day process. Be able to do the day 3 practical, not this weekend because it's Mother's Day. I'm going to try and get it next week.
Did you do the RSVP for, oh shit, I'm so
Smokes
stupid,
Pop.
I forgot it's, whatever, dude. I put a recon training for this weekend and I forgot about that. Whatever.
Did you put it on Sunday or Monday?
Saturday and Sunday.
All.
Because I'm dumb. But yeah, whatever. Did you put the RSVP out for the day 2, by the way? Somebody was asking.
I'm going to do that once we do this, or once we're done.
Mark the Victor sign line.
Is that gonna be tomorrow?
Yeah.
It'll be tomorrow for day 2,
Cool,
correct.
next one.
Okay.
We're here.
Bro, they had
Dismount.
plenty of room, and they definitely, okay, that's, okay.
Paying for the gas, it's fine.
Tell me you don't have your driver's license without telling me you don't have a driver's license.
Hey, Daniel.
I can't, well, I mean, I can't even close the fucking door, so who am I talking? But,
Can we set some more off to the 160?
yeah, fuck.
Wanna go
Yeah,
for
we
EAD
want-
right now? Fuck
Gather
it.
around the campfire. Gather around in front of me and Lawson, gentlemen.
Turn off this Vic.
Ooh.
Is out for a good bit. And to me, Ramble, you've been listening to Petty Officer Lawson. You realize that it has been a very collegiate experience so far. I dropped out of college. Show you what I'd rather do.
Breaking up, man.
Damn it. 5x5?
Right now, yeah.
For now.
I know you guys have stuck it out here. We've gone from part 1 to part 2 to part 3. This is going to wrap up part 3. Well, second part of part 3. We are going to do some AT, anti-tank action.
Fuck yeah.
For future reference. Usually
yeah.
AT is going to be carried by the team demolition specialist. However, if you get told to bring an AT stick, you're going to bring an AT stick, and I want you to be able to use an AT stick. As you can see here, set up by our wonderful Raven 1-1, we have multiple godless communist vehicles here. Blow them up, because that's what we're here to do. Using the M27 Law, it is a single-fire, disposable anti-tank weapon. One rocket, and then once you're done with that rocket, you throw it to the ground.
Roger.
Hell yeah.
Here. Real quick. R70s, I know a bunch of you are familiar. Tell me, what is the weakest point on the BTR-7?
Team 1 can meet on me. They're going to be shooting from here.
You said a BTR?
The rear.
The rear.
Nah, it's the middle where they get out at, I think.
The rear.
Both fair answers. Now, it does depend what you're dealing with. If you are dealing with a BTR that you know is carrying a troop complement, by all means, you shoot that rocket right in the goddamn middle, you take out those troops. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm more scared of the infantry inside those things than I am the vehicle itself. What's going on is it's basically a mobile pillbox. If it is coming up on you and you don't know about any inside, there is going to be the best way to take it down. That if you want to do a quick disable, it won't kill it, but it'll make sure it stops moving. Hit it on the front side up there so you can knock out both the engine and the drive shaft. Like a fucking movie hero, I want you to know that, Captain.
I wish I could hear what you're saying. Sometimes you break up.
Fuck me sad.
Alright, cool.
Did we just lose somebody? Who was that? Was it?
No, we got all. We still got all late.
Okay, okay. I'm a schizophrenic apparently. I thought there was another guy over there.
No, I think it's
It was Merlin.
Merlin.
We're gonna sit tight so that way we can have Mr. Merlin rejoin us because we don't want to start the fun without him here.
Hey, why don't you all grab laws while we're standing here now?
Turn around, head to the arsenal, get yourself a law on your back. Let's go, let's go.
Everybody grab 2, so you're gonna have to drop your primary. 2 laws.
Building laws, only here at Dev Group.
Yo, so we're dropping primary?
Affirm so you can fit 2.
Alright.
Everybody should have 2 laws.
I'm not sure why. You said give him a show?
Do we have Gustavs in this server?
Yeah, I'm carrying one right now.
You know you can only shoot so many rounds before your lungs separate, right?
Is that true?
Yeah.
I would have never thought.
There's a max load you can shoot.
Really?
That's something you might want to keep in mind for realism.
How many? Like how many is it? Like fucking 3?
Does everybody have
Yeah,
2
it's really
laws?
it's like 3 to 5, I think.
You gotta drop that primary, bro. You got your primary on.
Interesting.
You can look it up.
Yeah, I've never really been an AT guy, but that's interesting. What is it because of, like pressure, the air pressure, or what?
Yeah, I think they're supposed to be negative recoil, right?
That's on 8 air.
Is this the one that's like a recoilless? No, that's something else. The recoilless rifle.
It's on. You there?
No, the Gustav is supposed to be recoilless too, right?
Sorry to be the bearer back.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright,
maybe
who
that's
was
what
in
I'm
team
thinking
There's been guys shoot them and get nosebleeds and shit.
Wood Baker,
That's fucking insane, dude. What the fuck?
115, 100 meters.
Damn.
Brooklyn, do the same.
I'm gonna
100
Google
meters.
this, I'll find out.
115.
100 meters, 115.
Yep.
Fucking hate it.
What's the distance on these targets?
350. Who else was in team 1?
They can't all be 350 if they're at different if they're at different distances.
No, I think you meant like the range. Oh, I thought you meant like the overall range on the law.
Okay.
No.
The farthest set are 300-ish, and then and the closest ones are 150-ish.
I misinterpreted that fucking question.
145, the left ones, the right ones are 2, just over 2.
Thought you meant how far to fucking lock and shoot. Alright, all you guys are team 2, right? Brian?
Yep.
Team 2, I'm team 2.
Alright, Eitan, is this guy also 2? Do you guys remember?
I know.
Was Merlin with you guys?
Merlin may have been.
It's 6.
I don't remember who the fourth guy was.
Copy.
Baker on 41.8. I heard you loud and clear.
6
How
is
many?
the maximum you can shoot?
Yeah, within 24 hours, yeah.
Yeah, I told you, dude.
That's fucking insane, dude. What the
Alright,
fuck?
can somebody bring, what's his name over here, please? Merlin. Alright, Kep, you wanna show them how to SOP? Yeah, like back pass, air clear, rocky, all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, well, there's like, where's the other 3? We're missing like 3 people, at least.
They're over there to our east,
Why?
southeast. They were told to run over there.
Okay.
This is 2, right?
Splitting up the teams
Yeah,
so that
this
way
is 2.
everyone's got a fair range.
Okay, sorry, I was confused. Okay. Alright, so obviously, does everybody know what backblast is? Like, it'll fucking kill you. Alright, so don't fucking stand behind somebody with a rocket launcher in their hands, okay? Alright, so so what's gonna happen is, because I'm sure you've all fucking heard this 1,000 times, so I'm gonna run through this real quick. Alright, so person with the rocket is gonna have a target, and they're gonna range it, and they're gonna say, alright, a backblast clear, and then someone needs to physically look and identify the backblast is actually clear, and then they will call backblast clear. Then the gunner or the fucking guy with the rocket is gonna say rocket, 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 and then fire, not before, but they're gonna fire it after they announce that. And that'll be that. You can't stand within like, I'd probably say like 20 feet-ish or so of the rocket. Realistically, it's probably bigger, but like for our purposes, it won't hurt you like greater than 20 feet away. So I would stay about 20 feet away from them, backwards, and then I would offset from them. All right, so even if you offset from them and you're standing like right fucking, right here, like it's still gonna fucking kill you, okay? So you want to stand like way over here, away from them.
Knife hand in there.
All right, but if you're directly on line with them, then it's fine. But if you're offset and you're behind them at all, you need to make sure you're really far away from them. All right, so Marlon, do you have a law? Yeah, you do. Okay, cool.
Is Team 1 over there? Team 1's over there?
Yeah, Team 1's over there.
I'm gonna move over there.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay, you guys are fucking trained. Okay, so does everybody understand that? Anything else that I need to discuss? Any questions?
Nope.
Alright, fan-fucking-tastic. Okay, so all rocket launchers or AT launchers are pretty much the same. I don't think there's none that we use that are different, I know that, so they all work the same way. The law, unfortunately, of one shot is disposable, so you get rid of it afterwards, but for other rifles, like the Carl Gustav, you can shoot it, 6 times or however long. That's what P says, and you can, range if you miss. You can kind of figure out how far it is, but you should definitely have a rangefinder if you, as a standard issue. So does everybody know how to range with the Vector?
There's your binoculars. There you go.
Okay, fan-fucking-tastic. Okay, so you generally range your target first to figure out where you're going to shoot. Okay, we are going to take turns, not all at the same time. We're just going to take turns from my left to right, so tread where you're going to start, and we'll end over there. To start taking shots at these fucking BTRs, I would just shoot at the closest one, because realistically, I don't even think you're going to be able to hit those 350 ones. Even though the range goes up that high, I just highly doubt it. Because the ranging on the laws is kind of fucked up, so We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes.
The furthest one is only ranged out to 296. So they should be able to hit them.
You're talking in GM, Daniel, but alright. I heard you though. Alright, so let's start with Treadway. If you want to go ahead and line up a shot. Malinky, if you want to not kill yourself, you probably stand next to him.
I was hoping he's gonna fuck up.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna clear him real fucking quick off the face of the earth. Okay. And we're gonna run through the motions.
Treadway, which one are we going for?
We're gonna go for the closest one at is it 196 or 195?
The one you're direct front?
Yep, direct front.
150.
Wait, one ranging.
I got 150.
151.
151.
This guy.
A for 151.
Alright.
Shot, Treadway, I'll give you one whole pat on the back.
Alright, clear back glass.
Back glass clear.
Clear.
Fire, fire, fire.
Right.
A smidge high.
Alright, do it again. And this time, I'll try to hit it.
Alright, clear back glass.
Yogi, get ready.
Back glass
He's gonna
clear.
fire a shot.
Leaky, are you good? Okay.
Alright, fire, fire, fire.
Hit.
I think you hit him, right? That looks like a hit to me.
Yep. Disable the drive shaft, so that's a decent shot.
Yeah, good shot.
Thank you.
Alright,
Your
next.
shit when you're done.
I know, like,
Which one are we going for? Back glass clear.
Ooh, that was right on the top. That like hit the turret.
Good hit.
Fucking tank.
Right, my comms.
Roger. Alright, aim for the engine this time so you don't blow it up.
Back glass clear.
Miss. High.
And you were aiming at the front, not the engine.
Yeah, engine's in the back. Alright, next. What the fuck is your name? Is that Alan?
Aiton.
Aiton? Yeah, Aiton. That's it. It's white and my eyes suck. Aiton, you want to go ahead and try, pal?
Got a law.
Bro is absolutely. Oh, there he is. There he is. You want to go ahead?
Get a law. Get a law.
Alright. We'll move on to Brian. You want to go ahead and take a shot?
You moved up the line.
Firm. I'm gonna hit this.
2 laws, Aiton.
First
Drop your
one on
rifle
the
before
far
you do
left
so you don't
here.
lose forever.
Alright.
150.
Are we getting 2 more? Or are we doing this again?
Get some shots off.
area clear.
Back glass
Clear.
Rocket, rocket, rocket.
That's a good
Oh,
shot. It's right
good
in the
hit,
engine.
good hit.
Fucking test.
Yeah, it's fucked. I think it's going to fire probably in a second.
Hey, Daniel, can I get a box
Yeah,
behind
I
my
hit it
guys,
again,
team 1?
Another one.
I got
Hey,
another
firm,
one.
light one.
I kind of missed the, just, unrealistic explosion from Arma 3 where it just fucking detonates if anything touches it. I missed that.
Back blast area clear.
clear.
Rocket, rocket, rocket.
Good shot. Wow, I can't not believe that thing is alive still. What the fuck? It's not, but
Yeah,
it's
that one
not-
hit it in the middle.
It's not on
First
fire.
one hit it in the engine.
I'm surprised that it didn't fucking split it in half. Alright. Who we missed? Adden or Aiton? Yeah, whatever the fuck.
I just dropped 2 sticks at your feet. Grab them.
I'm gonna fucking hit that one again.
It has apparently disappeared into the ether. Fair enough.
Alright, back last
Go.
clear,
Stick up.
Clear.
Rocket. There we go.
Got which one you are aiming for.
190 over 100. That one's.
If you're talking, I can't hear you.
Huh?
South 195.
B.
Back blast clear.
Back blast clear.
Back blast clear.
Yeah, no, you're clear.
And
Fire, fire, fire.
short, adjust. That first one, pull out your second.
You hit it.
Back blast clear.
Clear.
Hit a firm light one.
Fire, fire, fire.
Short. Brad Smeg's perfect.
You better get the fuck out of the way, Bleaky. I'm about to fire this fucking thing. Okay. Alright, back bus clear.
You're clear.
Rocket. Rocket, rocket.
That's a modern AT system right there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that's yeah, absolutely. I can't believe that water one has fucking cooked off yet.
It's got to go all down all the fuel.
Yeah,
Gentlemen,
sure.
is AT 101. Details
There
go
it is.
over. Oh. More details go over.
I want to hit that other one at 300.
God damn it. Those do also operate based on calibers as well. For example, took the Mark 48 like we had before, or if I took an M14, something loaded up with 7.62, shooting into the back there, that BTR-70, it would penetrate. Keep that in mind. We also got stuff like these. 40 mics, particularly 40 mics that fire EDP 40. Also very capable at AT. Give me 1 second, I will show you. Got it.
So, who knows what HEDP stands for?
Dual purpose.
Dual purpose, that's right.
My day, that's a pretty good grenadier, as Daniel can attest, but he, as the kids say, washed. So let's see.
201, range 209.
Fire to the middle right one right there. To the 199. It's about 200 meters.
A-firm just over.
Out.
Oh, that was pretty close. Closer than I thought he was gonna be.
Sure.
Just now.
Short.
Short again.
Like 20 meters.
Yep.
With some gusto this time.
No.
No.
Short. Like
What?
10.
I scared it. That was the point.
You may have flattened a couple tires.
Yeah. Their mechanics could be really pissed about that. There you go. I definitely flattened a tire. But one thing I will say is that the main, well, I wouldn't say the main, but like one of the primary ways of the SEALs defending themselves against armor is generally with their machine gunners, because they have way more machine gunners than they do AT guys generally. So it's a lot easier, requires less, accuracy to fire a machine gun than it does a rifle or a fucking AT stick. So they use that quite a bit, and it's a lot easier. Then you can save your AT for heavier shit that you can't fuck up with a machine gun. So if you have an M240 Bravo or Lima or whatever, generally they're going to use that a lot of the time instead of AT if they can. Sometimes they can't, and they don't have the time to make that decision, but I would always try using the least amount of force possible to destroy the target, so that you can conserve that stuff for like an MBT or something like that.
Now we just gotta go over bounding and so on. So I have everyone. Gentlemen, that concludes the AT portion of this event. We're just going to go over some basic bounding exercises, movement and combat, so on and so forth. We've been at this for a couple hours, so sticking through so far, guys. Make sure you got your rifles, and do me a favor, set them to condition 1.
Condition 1.
Condition 1.
And also, the reconnaissance guys have 50 caliber sniper rifles, so we can like take out vehicles and stuff also, which is pretty fucking cool.
Anti-material rifle is a problem solver. On there? Yeah.
Wait one.
Thank you, Daniel. Take some pot shots down range while we get everyone sorted, boys.
Should be good to go now.
Yeah, that's right. I can fire 50 cal because I'm not that cool.
Get your gun
Aton, ceasefire.
Aton, let's get back here.
My gun's bigger than yours.
I think they're just putting some shots. Here, get online for me, Diego, behind you.
Circle around me, around the box.
Here, get in close. He don't bite.
Yeah.
Not today. I got the mask on. I'm going to go over some bounding and peeling drill. Basic combat formations for how you're going to handle yourself in an open environment. Agent contacts. Knows what bounding is. Both, DOG. You know both, so how about you hit us with both? Very, very good. Catch that? Fucking notes on that.
Hey, could you explain that again? You said successive?
Successive bounding. What that means is at a certain point.
I can't really hear you because you keep breaking up. Sorry to say that, but...
Fine.
So he bounds, okay, go ahead, I'm sorry. I don't get that, so a successive bounding is if you bound up to this, okay, I'm just trying to figure it out.
Alright, here, come here. Everybody line up like on a line right here, just like horizontal, shoulder to shoulder. Alright. So, to understand this, so what he's talking about, so, okay, Brian, if you were come stand, like, right here, right? Okay, so he's laying down fire, right? He's putting rounds down range, he's suppressing, okay, he's gonna say, I'm set. And then in this instance, for this type of bounding, Wood here, who's his battle buddy, is gonna say, moving, and then he's going to start moving to, like, this position. right?
Right.
And then Brian is going to, when he gets ready to move, he's going to move past him, way past, right? So he's going to keep going, and keep going, and keep going, and he's going to set up somewhere past woods. They're not next to each other anymore. Whereas the other one, they would be they would like be shoulder to shoulder like half the time because they'd be like right next to each other. But those are the two types.
So the alternating is moving past the security element, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a faster way of gaining more ground quicker because you're just covering more ground faster. But it again, like, it can be more dangerous. But that's just, damn, they were like really on top. They really wanted to go off.
The layman's way I like to describe it is this: alternate bounding is like you are doing a leapfrog. Excessive bounding is like a slinky. It slinks all back together. Okay?
What the fuck?
I'm the only person who grew up with fucking slinkies?
No, I had slinkies too.
I had a slinky.
You sound like you're 12, so shut.
He sounds like he has one right now.
I had a fucking slinky.
It's my stripper name.
Slinky.
Alright. Alright. If you want to stutter through the next part.
So we're going to have you guys go through bounding first and foremost, then we're going to do peeling. I'll explain peeling after the fact. You are already split up into teams. I want you to split back up into already assigned teams, and we are going to start with alternate bounding. Team 1 go first. Team 2 will follow up with Team 1. Remember to communicate via your radio net.
So, are we moving to cover, or are we just moving in the open field?
Field.
All right.
We're going to be setting the page.
You want me to take half of them over there and do half of them over there?
I want them to do it together because this is about a trip size element.
All right.
Let's see here. Are you split up into your teams?
Okay, so one
yeah, team 2 on the right side.
On my left, team 1 on my right. There you go. Okay, I'm going to designate, let's see here. Brian, you are going to be team lead for team 2, right?
Yeah, 2.
Be lead for 2. You're going to be calling movement on the radio. Here, meanwhile, you are going to be lead for team 1. Communicate on the net. Call your shot. Team 1 is going to lead off. On my go.
My name?
Hey, no,
You're team lead for team 1 here, Baker.
Copy.
Did you hear what I told you to do?
Alternating bounding.
You're going to be the tee off for this, so you're going to be called.
Team 1.
Go, go.
Team 1.
Alright guys, get online. Just looking south.
Like, do you know what their SOP is for when they're doing like combat where they're not trying to be? What I'm trying to say is, like, do they always keep their suppressors on, or do they take them off for like certain things?
Speaking, their cans are always supposed to be
this is 2, ready to check for 1.8 over.
Because I figured, like, if you're like suppressing and stuff, like if you have a fucking machine gun, then probably not.
Yo,
I think, I'm probably just going to leave that call to whoever they get assigned for team lead, you know?
I just wasn't sure. I just wanted
Radio
to
check for 1.8.
But yeah, I'm aware of that leadership discretion.
Team 2, this is team 1.
A lot of not fucking bounding.
We're going to begin bounding now.
Stop. Team 1 bound.
Go, keep the shots.
Team 2, this is team 1, we are set.
Let's move.
Set, go.
Bounding.
Go.
Let's get over the road and we'll halt over on the other side of the road. Let's hold here, hold here.
Set. Stop. Stop, stop. Wait, never mind. Fucking got out. Hey, where do they keep going? Team 2 is team 1, we're on the move. set.
Alright, let's move. Up the road. Keep on the right side.
Bounding.
Anton, if I get there before you.
No.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Crossing the barrel.
Hold here.
Set. Team 2, this is Team 1, we're fixing to move.
Get that right.
Pause X.
Pause X.
Gather on me, gather on me.
Pause X, come.
Alright, forward here.
Alright, hop back at the other side of the fence, gents.
Do it together because this is about the same size for a troop. But slow off the rip, but organizing, you got it done. Critique, what do you guys think you did wrong there? Me sideways.
Well, for starters, I didn't have my
You gotta
radio
fix
set.
that. I can't even hear you.
That is correct. Baker didn't have his comms on proper. Keep that in mind, guys. Comms are your most important asset in the battlefield.
You
You're
gotta
fucking
make sure
right.
you're laying down fire whenever they're moving.
This is all 8 of you. That's about the size of a troop team. This is going to be about the size of what you are working with in the field. Anything else you boys think need to work on?
Yeah, I have something.
Texar.
Make sure you have a magazine in your gun before you start shooting at the enemy.
One. That's a very good.
Well, to be
there
fair,
wasn't no enemy
nobody
out there.
said this was a live fire exercise.
Yeah, nobody said
Well,
that.
when bullets are whizzing past your head, I thought you would get the hint that when people started shooting over your head, that we would
I
also
thought
be
somebody was shooting on a different range and the bullets were coming from somewhere else. Like blue
I threw a
four or something.
curveball at you guys there with the shots, but it's like the Texarn said, you got to be quick with it. On and op, they don't give a shit. They want to fucking kill you. So keep it in mind, all right?
Yeah, I hear you. It's who y'all, it's not who. If I'm not mistaken.
Because I'm an airman. For y'all, it's who y'all. One more thing I did notice. A good thing, by the way. Merlin, you put up rear security for your team when you were pushing up. It's good. When you are in a bounding thing, you want to keep as much security as you can. Having one man watch your ass is proper, because especially in an open field like this, you never know who's going to roll up on you, who's going to try and jump you. Good on that. Flexible. Together. We're going to do this again, but this time we are going to do successive bounding, not alternate bounding. So, let's all head up to the box, re-up on ammo, make sure your comps are squared away. Let's go.
Hey, Maliki. Lawson does have a couple bunkers we can use as an angle if we want to shift out to the field to our side.
Team 2 radio check. This is Team 1, I got you loud and clear. Hang on, Mike.
Let's take a walk. What up? Not up, say so. Okay. We're going to take a walk over to that green smoke for our next exercise. Let's go.
Roger. Team 2, you guys all good?
Wait, we're not bounding over there, or we're just walking? Okay.
bounding there for the pillbox.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Atten, you good? Atten, you good? Okay.
Sounds like that.
There is a hole in the fence where I'm standing if you cannot find one.
You put a green smoke on the other side of the fence.
Hey, everyone on 4-3. When the security team's up, I'm gonna transition to the bunker to simulate live fire. Rob Red Smoke at who?
Where's this bunker that we're...
They're just over the defilade to the south.
Oh,
I
okay,
just
okay.
had them shift here.
Alright. Do you have GM?
I do.
Can you delete those fucking BTRs now?
I can't.
Because I had just now realized we didn't go over it. Gentlemen, when you have to step away, you got to go AFK, away from console, whatever the hell. Make sure to tell us that you're going to do so. The way you do this in an immersive environment is you say off comms, and then the amount of time you will be off comms. So, for instance, I gotta say, I gotta hit the bathroom. Let's go with
hold on
that.
1 second, stop, sorry, hold on.
He's finally awake. Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, good call. So there you have our Air Force early warning system. We'll keep that in mind for later. But yeah, if you guys were off comms, like your classmate was there, what you're going to do is you're going to say off comms, and like you want to go to the bathroom, you're going to say 30 Sierra or 1 Mike. Sierra means second, Mike means minutes. Understood?
Yeah.
Once you're back, you just say you're back on comms over net, and then we're good to go like that. Welcome back, Aiton. How was it?
Good. I had to pee, my bad.
Oh, it's all good.
I'm gonna be swapping up, so I'll be off comms here, but I'll be still here, kinda, if you're trapping.
Team 2 this
We
side,
will
right?
never hear from him again.
Yep, you're with us.
Hey, gentlemen. Time for successive bounding. Remind me one more time. What is successive bounding?
Slinky.
It bounds to the same position.
Exactly.
As the security on him.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Brooklyn. Thank you very much, Diogi and Treadwee. You are going one team bounce forward, the second team bounce up to the same position, and it's just inching like that, like an inchworm, like a slinky. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to have you boys bound up to those bunkers right there. I'm going to tell you this right now. Those bunkers are going to do bunker things. So, it's a good thing you guys have Ear Pro. See here. Everyone, ready up. Check your comms. Make sure you're ready to go. Get set condition 1.
Condition 1 set.
Set.
All right, perfect. So, we are also going to change things up this time. Let's see. Baker, Brian, you both did good for the team leads, but now we want to make sure everyone gets their time in the sun. Merlin, you are going to be Team 2 lead, or Team 1 lead. Aiton, you are going to be Team 1 lead here, and you guys are going to be handling your quad communication over on comms. You understand?
Hey, firm.
Copy.
Fantastic.
Stop flagging. Stop flagging, you got break. Hey, stop flagging. Everybody needs to stop flagging. Come on.
All right.
did.
Hello.
Alright.
Team 2, this
Now,
is Team 1 radio check.
as you can see
Welcome
now,
my house.
we have a piece of shit who is mocking us. I want you to shoot him in the
I have to
face.
get back on the radio.
Alright.
I just want to scare him.
Once you guys are set,
we can hear you.
Free to kick off.
Yeah, we're going in 207, right?
Did
207.
you not know it was me?
My radio is not going by 2s, it's going by 5s.
Alright.
Alright, gents, once we are green, you guys are gonna be bounding 210, 210.
I understand what the issue is. Alright, in that case,
210.
He's having a comms issue, then we're gonna have someone else who would. Treadway, I want you to handle team lead, okay? Because it looks like Anthony's having a bit of a comms issue, so you're gonna take team lead.
Roger, who's moving first, 1 or 2?
Also, when you guys are shooting at the bunkers, don't shoot inside of the bunkers, shoot around it, alright?
Oh, but yeah, don't actually shoot the actual bunker. Because we do have actors, we'll call them that.
Are you guys agreeing to move?
Copy.
We are.
Team 1 are set. and ready for it.
Team 1, Team 2 moving. Hold. Somebody get security. Team 1 set. Team 2 set.
I hold that.
Team 2 copy. Team 2, Team 1 bounding. Team 1 set.
Team 1, Team 2 moving. Move past these bushes. Hold. Team 1, Team 2 set. Team 2 hold. Somebody hold security on the.
I don't see shit.
Team 2, Team 1 set.
Team 1, Team 2 moving. Team 1, Team 2 set.
Team 1 bounding. Team 1 set.
Team 1, Team 2 moving. Team 2 Team 2 hold. Team 1, Team 2 set.
Team 1 bounding. Team 1 set.
Team 2 move. Team 1, Team 2 moving. Team 1 set. Team 2 set. Team 1.
Copy. Team 1 moving.
Pause X, pause X, pause X, pause X. Everybody stay where you are.
Come over here.
Which one is it?
Wood, where are you?
There. Gather around. Get everyone by here. Come on. Everyone up here.
Right here. Okay, so let me ask you this, right? So Wood went down, and you guys left him.
Explain to me what went wrong there.
Who was moving to your left or your right?
Yeah.
Merlin was my left.
Copy.
Oh, I thought it was direct south. My bad.
Copy.
It's a learning experience.
I was moving towards the red smoke.
Everybody left them.
But whenever you're the leader of your element, be it a team or a fire team or whatever, you have to keep track of all your guys. DOG was way up there. Make sure that he's with your boys. If you see anybody going a bit too far, a bit too short, pull on the leash, all right?
Roger.
Okay.
DOG was chilling like 5 feet in front of my MG nest.
Question for you guys. Brian, you went down, right?
Yeah.
Did anybody know that Brian went down?
I didn't know. I was up front.
Okay, Brian, who was with you?
I was behind, like, right behind DOG.
Copy. Did
I think,
you guys say second?
I think the call to move happened, and yeah, just like nobody saw me go down.
Copy. Okay. But battle buddies, right? I always want to make sure that you guys are right beside you. If you got it checked.
No, we didn't.
But whoever you're running beside, because you guys are running in twos, right?
Well, you're all accountable for your teammates, regardless.
Yeah, just keep that in mind. Like I said, it's just like how DOG went up a little bit to the front. You also got to keep in mind for everybody to just make sure, stay aware of your surroundings, stay aware of who's around you, make sure everyone's good to go. Because like battle buddies or not, when you're out in the field, the only thing that's going to get you out of there is going to be each other, okay?
Roger.
Abram?
Good
Yeah,
fucking shit.
We just need to, more than the team lead can get on the radio too and call stuff up and.
Yeah, exactly. We're not trying to shit on you, but remember, if shit hits the fan, everyone here can be a leader. If fucking
I'm trying to get my
your team leader is fucking dragging his fucking feet, can't make a decision. If you have a viable decision of how to move the element, you can be a leader. You can be like, hey, we should move this direction to destroy that enemy. If your team leader's not making decisions, step up and make a decision. Because even a bad decision's better than no decision.
Yeah, was that DOG off to my right moving up?
Yeah, me and DOG.
He's right here.
Okay, yeah, I saw y'all moving up. I didn't know that was y'all. I thought that was like Leaky and Daniel.
I was.
Oh damn.
I was down
I
behind
thought that was command
that
or
rock over
technical
there.
sergeant or somebody.
Did you?
I didn't
Did you go
think that was
down?
one of
Because
us.
I shot that rock.
I think I took a round to the helmet or something. I wasn't actually bleeding.
Oh shit. Because I was making sure not to hit you guys. I was aiming high, hitting hard cover and stuff. So unless you took a ricochet.
It's me in the arm too.
Did I hit you in the arm? I don't know how.
That was poor leadership on my part.
Like I said, it's a fucking training environment.
Off comes
You fuck up here, then fuck up in the field.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They won a green team. I ain't expecting you guys to have all this shit down pat. Let's gather around with the rest of the boys. Come on, guys.
Anton, if you want to head over there, I'm gonna
fucking have a badge in the first place.
No, that can come.
Bad. But they're gonna be really tight about. By the way, those other dudes like over there in Anvil, they're gonna be really tight about that shit. Like I don't really give a fuck, but they you will get chewed out for that. Make sure you have your shit on right. Anyway.
Gentlemen, everyone,
magazines? What is
people in front of me,
here?
please.
The fuck yeah, okay.
People in front of me, let's go, everybody.
Okay.
Let me just go over our last thing here. We're going to go over is going to be something known as salute. Anyone here familiar with salute?
Size, activity, location, time.
We talking about the actual salute?
Equipment,
yeah.
salute report.
Report, yeah.
Salute report. Oh.
Would. I got it right then and there, the salute report. It is the quick and clean way to transmit information, to tell your rest of your battle buddies what you are dealing with, so that way they know it too. For example, bunkers are gone, shitballs.
Yo, what was it again? It's, size, activity, location, what?
Size, activity, location, unit, time, and equipment. Yes,
can I give him the dumber down version?
Go for it.
Basically, what he's saying is just give them, do a little recon. Basically, just give them a little sit rep of what they're doing. Basically,
whoever said salt, basically, I know.
That was me.
I heard slant report too.
I know LT. He was a Marine, so he is well acquainted with assault report. So that works just as long as the people around you know what the fuck's going on, direction, what is in that direction, and what the fuck they're doing in that direction.
Salute, because unfortunately I was subjected to ROTC, so.
3Ds. Size of the element and the.
I can only take two at a time.
Sorry, I got one more question.
You can fit more.
Can we do something small for our green team tonight after this day one? If they're all down.
Question, please.
Okay, I can't stand his stuttering. I'm so sorry. Okay, how many of you want to do something?
Crazy.
How many of you want to do like a little mission?
I got 30 minutes.
You have 30 minutes. Okay, well, it can be longer than 30 minutes, but okay.
Yeah.
I unfortunately don't have the time either.
Okay, loser. Like what?
Imagine having something to do out of this. Listen, boys. All right. So we are at the 3-hour mark. We have gone over all the meat and potatoes. As far as I am concerned, from what I've seen from all of you here, you have passed day one of Green Team. So I want to give you a round of applause on that.
Awesome. Yeah.
Listen, from what I've seen from you guys done here, you all got your shit together. A lot of you already know how a lot of this goes down. Those of you who didn't, you're able to learn from this, and your teammates were able to pick you up. So I'm happy for that. Want to also let you know that soon we're going to be changing standard operating procedure for the unit. So that way, in order for you to go into operations, you need to have completed Green Team Day 1 minimum. But luckily for all of you, you already just finished Green Team Day 1, which means from here on out, you're going to be able to go on operations. Don't worry about that shit. So, round of applause on there. Now, I want to make this clear. Again, Green Team is a 3-day cycle before you go on to your 90-90. Now, I understand today was very much theoretical, classroom shit. I understand some of y'all probably got a little bit bored, especially having to listen to me yap all the time with my goddamn voice cutting out. But tomorrow, because we are going to be doing day 2 tomorrow, is when we are going to be doing CQB. We're going to go into a kill house. We're going to take down some dummies. We're going to do all that good shit. How's that sound?
Cool.
Yeah, let's go.
There we fucking go. We are going to be putting that sign up for day 2 in the Green Team channel. I hope to see all y'all there tomorrow for day 3. Now, normally we would do this concurrently. Boom, boom, boom. However, this Sunday is Mother's Day. I know some of y'all probably got plans. I know I got plans. So we ain't going to make y'all come in on a holiday when you probably want to spend it with your family or however the hell you want to spend it. So we are going to do day 3 at a later date. Going to get it organized. Day 3 is going to be the full practical, where you boys, like I said, you're going to go off into the field. You're going to complete practice operation. You're going to implement everything you learned from today and tomorrow into that op. Does anyone have any questions in the meantime?
The MOS is within the teams. Since I know we're probably going to do 2 teams.
That's perfectly fine. We can go over that real fast. Petty Officer Lawson, again, because you are Anvil, you're probably better at describing the team roles for me. Do you mind?
1 mic.
Oh, all right, never mind.
All right.
It just got done dirty like that. Okay, so here, I'll give you guys quick and dirty. The standard one is the Assaulter. It's basically the kit you guys got right now. It's the best way to describe it is the Rifleman. After that, we got Sockham, which I know we got Seaman Merlin there is going to be going for. That is the primary medical MOS. On top of that, there is also the Troop SARC. That being said, the SARC is usually just one role per troop. It's not open at the moment. So we're going to just have the Sockhams for now, and then you can move on to Sockham later down the road. After that, we've got designated marksmen. These are people who are going to be carrying designated marksman rifles, carrying 7.62 rifles, carrying out precision shots. They do often also go through sniper school, so they can take a 338 weapon for some long-range target acquisition. There is also demolitions. They are the guys who carry the big boom charges. They are in charge of just blowing shit up. They're the ones who often bring AT. They're the ones who bring satchel charges to level an entire fucking building. If it goes explode, that is their prerogative. Last one we got there is Breacher. The Breacher is the primary entry expert of the troop. What that means is simple. If you need to get in somewhere, they are who are going to get you in. They will have breaching charges. They will have breaching shotguns. They will kick doors down primarily. They will be point man. If you want to get in, get stuck in quick, Breacher is what you're going to look for. All right?
All right. I have 2 questions.
Hit me.
No comms and no EOD.
So EOD is wrapped into demolitions.
Mm-hmm.
Comms itself is generally, we don't have a dedicated comms MOS within the teams. However, that stuff is generally handled by the TAC Ps and the CCTs. So once you're done with Green Team, you'll be able to hop on that for Raven 1, which of course Tech Sergeant Daniel is in charge of.
I think they have an RTO spot opening.
I ain't so sure about that, but if Kepner says so, that's probably true. On top of that, let me see here. Going over that. All right, perfect. All right, anyone got any other questions? Just doesn't have to just be about the Green Team. It can be about anything in the unit in general.
I got one.
Oh yeah, Treadway first. Go for it.
I was just gonna say the Day 3 FTX, is that just gonna be this group here, or will there be another like Green Team Day 1 group?
The way we are so the way we are going to do things is that we are going to have it so that way one class is continuous. So when Day 3 comes up, it's going to be U8. We're not going to be mixing and matching nothing. I know there's some other units that some of you folks might have been a part of that like pluck and move people from class to class based on availability. We don't do that shit here. We want it to be consistent so that way you guys know who you're fucking with. Understand?
Yeah.
Roger.
All right, good shit. DOG, hit me. Now, SOP, as far as I'm aware, as long as the server is up and there ain't nothing going on, you are free to come on and mess with your kit as you see fit. I personally don't know. I know. I'll be careful with it because I'm not aware of where our next deployment theater is going to be. I don't think Daniel is either. We might be going somewhere tropical, which means we're going to be fucking rocking multicam. We might be heading off into the fucking Great White North for all I know, and that means we're going to be rocking all whites. So keep that in mind when you're building kits. You might have to do some hot swapping there with what you're wearing.
And just to add on to that, I wouldn't make your kits very far in advance. I'd make them like either the day of, like a couple hours before, or like the day before, because like these mod updates happen like all the fucking time, and I have never once made a kit more than 72 hours in advance, and it stays until the operation. So I've always had to change it.
Yeah,
that is also true.
I was just waiting until the op board's posted.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah, just make sure that you're not. Usually the LT will post like, "Hey, don't get in server between this time and this time." So just make sure you're not in that period of time.
Exactly. If you have any questions, go ahead, Daniel.
Go ahead, Stassard. I'm sorry I interrupted you.
Now, if you have any questions regarding that for operations or troop trainers or whatever, just get in contact with whatever COC is in charge of that. They will be able to give you full details, green light, red light, on if you're going to be able to march on or not.
Where are you from?
Daniel?
Just to give you guys a basic idea, as far as like day of operation, LT usually doesn't start fucking with the server until around 2 to 3 hours before the operation, or sometimes as early as we always operate at 2000. Typically, to make it easy, you usually can start messing around with the server around 5 p.m. So anytime before that, you should be good to fuck with shit. But other than that, like Staff Sergeant said, they usually will put a message in, hey, restarting the server, don't fuck with it. And as far as like loading in day of operation, before step off, around 1900 hours is your best time to load in before the operation, because anything before that, typically who's ever setting up the op is usually off doing shit, fucking with the map, all that stuff. So just to risk not fucking anything up, 1900 hours is usually your best time to load in before an op.
Yep. All right.
Well, yeah.
For Central Time, it would be fucking 1800.
18.
We
The
operate
mountains.
EST, so 1900 EST, 1800 CST, and so on and so forth for whatever time zone you're in.
Where are you from?
Yeah.
Yep, but if you're CST, just 1800.
Alrighty. Anyone got anything else they want to say? Any questions, any comments? Alright, well listen, from here on out. Oh, Aiden, go ahead.
I'll just say good shit, boys. That's all I like to say.
Yeah, exactly. You all performed well. There were a few fuck-ups, but I'll be honest with you, I'd be worried if you didn't fuck up. I'll tell you what, when I first got into this shit, because I've been doing Arma since, Lord, I've lost count, since fucking OG Arma 2. When I first started getting into Milsim shit, I couldn't even fucking walk in a straight line without making myself look like an ass. So, genuinely good work, boys. Now listen, like I said, we're going to set up that sign up for day 2 right after this. Once it's set up, sign up if you can make it. We're going to try and keep this going. And if you have any questions, like I said, me, Staff Sergeant Maliki, I'm your primary cadre for this. So you just pass them all over to me. You can post them in the Green Team chat. You can DM me on Discord, whichever you'd like. And
You can also utilize forum messages as well.
Forum messages as well. Yep. Listen, like I said again, guys, congratulations on passing day 1. Welcome to the unit. We're real happy to have you. It's like we're having a lot of fun here, and I'm happy to have you all part with it. You're all dismissed. Thank you much.
Yes, that's right.
Thank you.
Please send me over to wherever they are right now.